Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be reviewing Pet, which came out in late 2016. It stars Dominic, Ksenia Solo, and Jeanette McCurdy. I actually rented it on Amazon, and then a month later it became available on Amazon Prime for free, so you can watch it there or you can Redbox it. And it was directed by Carles Torens, who directed Apartment 143. I haven't seen that yet. And it was written by Jeremy Slater, and actually the character of Seth was written for Dominique Monaghan's Lost character, so he always had him in mind to play Seth. And it was over 10 years ago, so this movie has been a long time coming, but I'm so glad they made it because I really liked it. So the protagonist is Seth. He's a lonely guy who works at an animal shelter, and he's borderline creepy and very socially awkward. And one scene early on in the film, which I really hated, probably the only scene that I really hated, where his favorite dog was being put to sleep, this beautiful German Shepherd named Lexi, and they asked him to assist, and then the vet was like, you know, if you want her, she's yours. And he's like, oh, my apartment won't let me have pets, and the vet's like, just get a new apartment. So he didn't take her, and she was put to sleep. He even had an incinerator. I hated watching that scene, but also it showed the type of person he was. Like, he just let opportunities pass by. And then one day he's on the bus, he doesn't have a car, and he recognizes this girl that he went to high school with. He approaches her and she doesn't remember him at all, but from that one meeting he felt like they had a connection. So he starts stalking her on social media and then stalking her in real life. He finds out where she works, and then he tries to ask her out, but he gets rejected. So later at his work he finds like an underground room in the animal shelter. So then he builds a human-sized cage in that room and kidnaps the girl that he has a crush on. The actual room that the cage was in really was reminiscent of Saw, and then I read that it was filmed in the same location as Saw. So after he kidnaps her, you know, he feeds her, he changes her bedpan, and you think that the story is going one way, and then it just like changes. Right at the part where you think, oh, he's a rapist, he's a psycho, it's torture porn, that's where the twist happens. That's where the movie took a turn, and the writing was really well done. It's basically a two-character movie, so it's very dialogue heavy, and it's very psychological. I don't think I said her name, but Holly is Ksenia Solo's character. I think she carried the movie because if they would have picked a different girl for this role, it wouldn't have been as strong. She really does look like Barbie, so you think that she's like this fragile, like just pretty girl that he kidnaps. But she definitely has a darker side to her, and Ksenia Solo plays that character really well. She's very manipulative. Even though she's the one in the cage, she's the one in charge like the whole time. I thought the script was great because it was dialogue heavy. You got to really get to know the two main characters. And there's a few other characters in it. There's Nate, who's played by Devon McDonald. He was so funny. He was the security guard at the animal shelter. He was the comic relief. And then the other two characters were Holly's best friend, Jeanette McCurdy. She was in a few scenes. Her acting was so bad. I wish they would have cast someone else as that character. And then Holly's on and off boyfriend was played by Nathan Parsons. I recognize him from the originals. He was okay, so I recommend it. I give it a solid B. This is a movie I would purchase. I actually liked it better the second time I watched it because I picked up on those subtle clues that I didn't catch the first time. And I love the poster for this movie. It says like Pet, a love story. After you watch the whole thing, it is a love story in an unconventional way. So yeah, the title was perfect. Those were my thoughts on Pet. Let me know if you guys watch it. Remember, you can watch it for free if you have Amazon Prime. I love Amazon Prime. You know, free 2-day shipping, and there's a ton of movies that you can watch for free. So thank you guys so much for watching my Pet review, and I have a ton of reviews coming up. I just have to edit them. I really hate editing. That's like, I love filming, but I hate editing. So anyways, yeah, see you guys next time.